Hello there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 1st of October, and you know what that means. It is Halloween month, and it is time to get out of my comfort zone yet again and react to some horror films that you guys have recommended and that I have picked for myself. And today's one is one I have picked for myself. It is one that I have really wanted to watch for a long time, and that is The Mist. And I hope you guys agree with this pick, and I hope you guys are ready to enjoy this reaction. It is the perfect conditions for a horror movie today. As you can see, the sun is shining. It is a 36-degree day here in Sydney, Australia. So yeah, my name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting a shot, baby. And like I said, today we are going to be reacting to The Mist for the first time. Horror movies are not my forte. They are not my cup of tea. If you react and watch all the horror movies I've done on the channel, yeah, the jump scares get me. The horror thriller vibes end up giving me nightmares. I don't know. I've just struggled to adapt to horror movies all my life. But yeah, I'm hella excited for this one. Let's hope I can put a neat spin with my analysis sometimes on the film. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys vibe with the energy as well. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing and let's smash it. Let's go. This one's directed by Frank Darabont, who did The Walking Dead, which I have not seen. And he's also done The Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile, which are some of the greatest films of all time. So high expectations here. Also starring Thomas Jane, in which I have not seen his Punisher version yet. So I could react to that on the channel. Yep, there's John Carpenter's The Thing. Cool Easter egg. But the only thing I've seen Thomas Jane in as well is The Expanse, and he was fantastic in that. The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, Clint Eastwood. I think that is. This is already giving me rainy day vibes with the rain and everything. Maybe I should have watched this on a cozy rainy day. Oh my gosh, man. Whoa, whoa. Alright, for a second, I thought the kid's reflection looked like Pennywise. I don't want to pause off the bat, but the cinematography in the first minute has already been fantastic. You know how you have this beautiful wide long shot of this lake or ocean area, and it kind of reminded me of like the Bay Area in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, when you had that beautiful long wide shot at the end as well. But obviously it's in a storm and lightning set, it's a thunderstorm setting or hurricane setting, and you had this beautiful slow pan back with the camera, and you reveal the shadows of the silhouettes of and the reflections of the family, and they almost look ghost-like, and it's fantastic. Not again, man, not again, not already. Allow it. It's a sunny day, man. It's Sunday. It's the holy day. Come on, man. It's a holy day.
Oh, you know what? That was your grandfather's tree, the one he planted. Oh.
Used to play in that tree. It's just stuff, though. You know, we're safe. That's all that counts.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, you gotta come see.
Hey, Billy, take it easy, all right? I really don't want you running all over the place.
By the way they're acting, they don't seem too surprised. It seems like this is like a regular occurrence, and this was just an unfortunate event that the tree went through the house this time. So it must be that thunderstorms and hurricanes are a regular occurrence in this sort of area. Or thunderstorms.
Holy crap!
Billy.
The kid's excited.
Aw, but you just gotta come on.
See the damage.
No.
I love how the morale is still high, that the house is being trashed. But if there's one thing I've got from horror thriller movies, is that
Tree.
if a kid tells you to come with them, you go the opposite direction.
I've been asking him to take down for 3 years before it finally blew over that tree.
Yeah. You guys from the base? From up the mountain?
Uh-huh.
The Arrowhead Project? Well, you're a local. Any idea what they do up there?
Missile defense research, you know, I'm sure you've heard the stories.
I've got to watch Cloverfield as well. That's another one.
They have a crashed flying saucer up there with frozen alien bodies.
Right, Miss Edna, yeah. Oh, they're in a hurry.
Maybe their power's out too.
And I want a date night. Babysit?
Heck yeah, I'm there.
Oh my God.
Storm. Everybody's stocking up. Been like this since we opened.
Hey!
Everyone's a little pissed off this morning.
With lies like these, I don't know how good it is, but I guess we'll have to make do.
Keep your head down, pal.
I love this film's heavy emphasis so far on long extended takes, and I love its adoption of the 16:9 aspect ratio. My favorite aspect ratio. I love the full screen aspect ratio, and a lot of handheld camera movement so far, but it's all done in long extended takes, and it's very held still, so it's controlled very well. This is fantastic so far. 10 minutes in. And this film's 2 hours. I'm in for a ride. There's a lot of familiar faces I'm recognizing in this film.
Okay, it's okay. It's a pollution cloud. The mills. Down at Rumford. Some kind of chemical explosion. Has to be.
And I'm just waiting for a bunch of... I'm just waiting for a bunch of townsfolk to start sprinting at the glass and spilling blood everywhere.
Wanda's looking after little Victor. She's only 8. Sometimes she forgets she's supposed to be watching him, you know?
Well, that's bad
I
parenting.
told them I'd only be gone a few minutes. Oh, is anybody gonna help me?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but your kids might be dead.
Won't somebody here see a lady home?
That's Aragorn going to see the army of the dead.
It's a lot.
Why don't I get him some aspirin?
Aisle 3.
Thanks.
Free of charge.
His nose stopped bleeding. He's calming now. Somebody gave him a Valium.
Oh, shit.
Oh, far out, man.
Shit.
He's taking notes from the Stormtrooper on Star Wars. Hitting his head like that.
Bitch.
It's obvious that we're in some kind of natural disaster.
Give me 2 hours of Thomas Jane swearing. I love it.
There ain't nothing natural about it either.
Oh, fuck, man.
You've done that to yourself by a life of sin and dissolution.
You know what I love immediately off the bat in the first 20 minutes of this film? It's a combination of various filming techniques and sound choices that immerses you into the experience already. And it makes you feel as if you're in the supermarket with the characters. And I'm sure it's going to get better as the film comes along. But it's the way it sometimes does long, drawn, extended takes. And then as we follow Thomas Jane, you know how the camera racked in focus on the townsfolk having a conversation in the background. And you get that feeling that everyone in the town, they do know each other. They've been here a very long time. Everyone knows each other's names, and it's established that very early on. But what I do love about it as well, it's its focus on diegetic sound. All sounds in the film are natural sounds emanating from the real world, whether it be the mysterious sound coming from the mist, whether it be sort of like the nuclear siren warning alarm, and everything else. There's been, I think, no score yet in this film unless it was in the beginning to reveal the title. And I feel like that's part of the immersion as well. That's part of immersing you into the experience of the real world and the world this is taking place in. And it's absolutely fantastic thus far. And I'm intrigued. There's this element of mystery shrouding this film already. And I'm loving every moment of it thus far. And as well, the handheld camera work adds to sort of the immersive experience as well.
Hey, whoa! David.
Wow.
The generator, we're just gonna check it out.
No, I turn the generator off. Let's back it up.
You had a scare, no doubt. What say we all go check it out?
I wonder if the mist itself sort of has some sort of like hallucinating effects, or it plays on everyone's minds and it's going to start to slowly turn everyone against each other and you just see the worst of humanity.
Something's got the exhaust vent plugged up from the outside.
You get it running long enough to raise that door a little? I'll go out and clear whatever's blocking it.
That guy was in major pain.
Why not? Like Victor, right?
Well, yeah, but It may not be wise to send him out there.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, look, it's not about who goes out there.
What, don't you think I can do it?
Hey, I want to go. It was my idea.
Oh, wait, just stop, okay? You guys gonna let this kid risk his life over a generator? It doesn't even matter.
Would you just shut the fuck up already?
Norm, listen, Mr. Drayton, I tell you what. The next time you got something to say, you count your teeth. Because I'm sick to death of your bullshit. All right? Go on, Myron.
Bro,
crazy.
some guy just ran out of the supermarket and started
man?
screaming, and you're not believing him? Like,
They've lost their sense of proportion.
What's going on here?
Out there in the market, they were scared and confused. And here, there's a problem they
Yeah.
can solve. Goddamn gonna solve it.
Ready, kid?
Let's rock.
it's always some outsider coming into a small, isolated town, and the townsfolk are just always not what they seem.
Pretty scary, ain't it, Norm?
Yeah, right.
If Thomas Jane's scared, I'm scared.
Norm!
What the fuck? Ah, get it off! Get it off! Get this crazy thing off me! Get it off! Help me!
It's Davy Jones and the Kraken. Oh. This is like Quint's death in Jaws. He's hanging on. He's hanging on. He's slipping away. Come on, hang in there, kid. Hang in there. He's gonna pull half his body back in only. Is no one in the supermarket hearing this?
Start the generator!
Okay, why did that look like Kathleen Kennedy for a sec? I'm sorry. That's just like, it looked like... That's Disney Star Wars going on though. I'm sorry. It had to be made. Do you believe him now?
Hey, I'm sorry.
Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Drayton's temper that sort of got him kicked out of Hollywood or like the reporting industry as well. If something he lashed out and his reputation was damaged, and that's why hence he moved to this small town here.
Ollie, what the hell were those tentacles even attached to?
Something bigger.
Oh my God. Are you all right?
We're gonna need a bigger supermarket. Shout out Brody.
I'll explain.
I only spend my money and I pay my taxes here, and I've seen you talking behind my back. How you all stick together.
That's the problem. You put these guys with a little bit of history in a
Well, don't I-
supermarket with this scenario as
thought
well.
You were being kind to me today. Well, thanks for setting me straight.
You get the worst
I'm
of
glad that
humanity.
creep on your boat house, you know that? Glad. Smashed it in pretty good, didn't it? Fantastic. Now all of y'all, just stay out of my way.
I know you're scared, man. Lives are at stake around here.
David,
Hey, my son's life. Now I need you, Brent.
Please, get your head out of your ass.
this man crazy. He's crazy.
No. He isn't. I wish he was, but he isn't.
Do you want me to report to you? You want to lose your job?
But this ain't the
Look, I'm
time
gonna
to be
taking
talking
down
about
names
this.
starting with you. And I am prepared to file a police report.
Fine, bud.
With what police?
In the meantime, shut the fuck up and listen.
Something came out of the mist and took him.
Took him? What do you mean?
Killed him. I mean, dragged him off. Now, guys, I don't know what these things are. All we saw were tentacles.
It's a lie, you know. I mean, all these people do is just lie each other up.
It's a pile of shit. Of course it's a lie. Of course it's a lie. It's lunacy.
All right, then go back there.
From the look of it, the tentacles are coming out of the beer cans.
All right, Bud, don't take our word for it. Go look.
Oh, the evidence is destroyed a little bit.
It appears we may have a problem of some magnitude here.
Some of these sort of movement shots through the mist really remind me of the Evil Dead franchise. How the camera was maneuvering in and out of the cars sort of reminded me how the creature in the Evil Dead was maneuvering in the woods.
Help. They can't all be bad.
If this cuts to something other than Jesus...
Some can be saved, can't they? Yes. I will have pulled my weight. I will have earned my place at your side.
Why is she talking to God like that?
Sir.
If she's talking to God.
Hello?
I love how we assume she's talking to God, but, like... We don't know, like, because I don't know the weight. She's sus.
I just need to use the bathroom. Oh.
I love how we have these like
Ma'am.
differing personalities all colliding
I
with each
just
other.
want you to know that it's okay.
The day I need a friend like you, I'll just have myself a little squat and shit one out.
Yo, God said to love one another. Motherfucker. That's not how we...
Maybe you do believe this. Maybe they're not lies. They're delusions, whatever. The fact remains, the evidence here is flimsy. It's bordering on...
That's the way an attorney would speak. I was like,
You're doing nothing but damage property.
And you can throw as much cow's blood around the loading dock as you want to. You still haven't fooled anyone.
There's no defense against the will of God. There's no court of appeals in hell. There's no defense here either. Not even with all the fertilizer in the world. I'm trying to save your soul, you stupid man. Doubters will doubt till the end.
This is not a good experience for Billy, man.
Did pull that poor boy away.
Look, you'll have to stop now. You're scaring the children.
They should be scared. Oh, yes.
Yo, she's saying it how it
should.
is. She's saying it how it is.
Beautiful, pure little minds have been corrupted with lies. Lies. All this talk of a modern God. Or no God. There is one God. The God of the Israelites, to prove his love for God. So enough.
Blood.
Another down payment, and they'll take someone else. See if they don't.
Yeah, she read the book
And
of
when they do,
Revelations.
You will cry to God, and you will beg Mother Carmody to show you the way.
That's fine. But until then, if you don't shut up, I'll wrap this tape around your mouth.
You just try it, Ollie Weeks. And you, bitch, you hit me again. If you dare.
Yo, this woman got the best Karen line delivery I've ever seen.
You'll be on your knees to me before this is through.
They got tanks and stuff, right? Why can't you just call them?
Billy asking all the real questions. Bring the tanks.
Phones don't work.
Do you happen to have a gun in the store?
Here? No. Please, this isn't Los Angeles.
I've got a shotgun in my truck.
Shots fired at Los Angeles.
Try for it if you want.
Hit the target a few times.
So, we got a gun.
Yo, she's strapped.
Anybody know how to shoot it?
Get rich or die trying.
Well,
Damn.
I do.
What, let you keep on talking? No, I've been in far too many courtrooms to fall for that. You've already psyched out half a dozen of my people already.
Your people?
My people.
What kind of talk is that? They are people.
This is Moses and the Israelites here. He was splitting the people in half, less like the Red Sea. Damn.
Now listen, everyone. We are experiencing some kind of disaster. I don't know whether it's man-made or natural, but I do know that it's definitely not supernatural.
Red pickup, right? Fire entrance.
Son, you got brass balls. Shells are in the glove compartment. Drive it back.
Hey, he got that Rambo knife.
Nothing in the mist.
What if you're wrong?
Then I guess the joke would be on me. After all.
Foreshadowing.
We're gonna send back help.
You'll die out there. All of you.
Man, this is such a type of rainy day movie. I love it. I just love the atmosphere of it.
You take that up with the devil when you run into him. You just chat it over at your leisure.
I feel like this lady's going to be proven right. There's going to be a lot of blood on these mirrors. Not mirrors.
Back up. Put us in a town.
The glass. That thing about to start tugging. Tugging. Yeah, the trajectory of that rope. That's not normal. They're gonna start pulling limbs in. Blood on the hands. Yep, limbs in.
Do you see?
Now, I really loved how that whole sequence was constructed there. I'm really getting Jaws vibes with the way this film constructs the monster in terms of like the mist itself. It's its own character, but obviously we know there's something bigger out there. And I know in Jaws, a lot of it was down to the shark not working, but it's giving me very Jaws vibes here, and I'm guessing that some of this film's sort of ways of portraying the monster or what's out there is very similar to Jaws, and Jaws was sort of like, it's paying homage to that with the scene before. Remember when Thomas Jane was entering the generator room and you saw against the shed door or the garage door how the mist was banging on it, and it kind of really reminded me of that scene in Jaws where the shark was banging on the bottom of the orca as well. And then you also have the barrels in Jaws, and then you also have by showing and portraying the shark's strength in the scene with, you know, my wife's holiday roast, and they put it on they put the hook on the chicken, and then the shark takes it out with the chain. And yeah, very similar technique used in this film to Jaws. That's what it's kind of reminding me of, and it's all done well. It's really executed well. Maybe it's down to budget constraints as well, but it's very effective way of concealing what's out there.
How come you never asked me out?
Because he's a bitch just like
We
me.
flirted all through high school. I know you like me.
My guy's in the army and still didn't know how to pull the trigger. This ain't the time nor the place for this.
Just you and me.
This guy got that Johnny Bravo jawline. Far out. Mother fudger, man. Allow it. What happened to Mr. Norton Security? Yeah, there's always a bigger fish out there. Qui-Gon Jinn said it. These are just parasites probably attached to the bigger monster.
Even as the scorpions of the earth.
It's like the 10 plagues of Egypt. She is not... The composure on this woman is absolutely fantastic.
The light. Look out, look out, wait.
Bro, he just turned on the lights. No! We're doing the exact opposite here. Yeah, hold that.
Sally, look out!
Oh no, the pterodactyl is in here. Got a whole supermarket full of stuff and you can't find a working lighter? Ooh. Ouch, my man. Ouch, my man. Ouch! Bro, the clumsiness of humanity is just... If you want to show anyone the clumsiness of humanity, show them this scene right here. I know it's all in a state of panic and anarchy, but yeah.
No.
Yo.
My life for you.
Yo, God has put a protective barrier over this woman. Rejoice! Don't shoot the kid, don't shoot the kid, don't shoot the kid, don't shoot the kid. Alright. That's alright. Far out. Yo, why did the face of the insects look like Big Willed from the movie Robots? Yo, that's a John Carpenter Sting reference, isn't it? With the big fat man at the end of the film. Poor Sally, man. But 2 people died. 3 people died. And I don't know about Norton and his crew, so...
Ellie's got that gun, right?
Fantastic prosthetic work there and makeup effects.
No way. You can't fuck with me on this road. Not with me like this.
We're gonna work something out. I just need you to hang in a little longer, okay? Can we do that? Look, my Land Cruiser can hold 8 people. I say we drive south as far as the fuel takes us and try to get clear of this mist.
I love the intensity Thomas Jane brings to each scene. His line delivery has been fantastic this entire film. And we haven't seen Norton have an on-screen death, so something tells me that he's going to come back.
That's it? Mrs. Carmody. She's our very own Jim Jones. I'd like to leave before people start drinking the Kool-Aid.
He's right.
You don't have much faith in humanity, do you?
No.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, my guy.
People are basically good, decent.
You scare the shit out of them. No more rules.
It's like the Purge.
We'll see how primitive they get.
You scare people badly enough, get them to do anything. They'll turn to whoever promises a solution. Or whatever.
Man.
Please, back me up here.
I wish I could. As a species, we're fundamentally insane.
You'll walk out that door and be torn to shreds, and then your hellbound pride.
Not with Thomas
will have to
Jane.
Come get the rest of
Not
us.
with Thomas
There's
Jane.
No come back for all of us, just like this good lady said. It's kind of pride and defiance of the.
Shut up, you miserable buzzard.
You old bitch!
Have a little bit of faith, gentlemen and women.
Any help from the armed forces?
I'll go.
I was literally about to say, the army guys have done all this film so far.
Yes, me and my sister Pauline.
Yo, this old woman calling the shots.
That's everybody.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. It's the Hobbit. Desolation of Smaug. Oh, no. It's the spiders. It's the spiders and...
Oh, no, no.
In the Woodland realm.
Let's get out of here.
The fuck is happening? Oh, it's Yeah, he's sorry now. Oh no, it's the army guy. Wait. Yeah, the army was hiding something, man. Facehugger, facehugger, facehugger.
Oh, hi.
The fuck is that? This gotta be a government experiment going wrong. This is like Cabin in the Woods. Now we got Peter Parker over here. Yo, the creature design is absolutely fantastic. So their webs are like xenomorph blood. It's like venomous as hell. It burns. It's like acid. Damn. Headshot. The bug spray. Yo, that elderly woman got bigger balls than anyone here. And he only got... The acid only hit him in the leg as well, so that must be so poisonous that it spread right through his body in a matter of like minutes. The pharmacy attack was such a well-constructed sequence right there. It was even better than the attack at night with the sort of bugs. I'm waiting for the hand to come on the door. Or like the glass. It's just such textbook. Yeah, there we go. She got Jim now.
Welcome to Sesame Street. Today's word is expiation.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah!
That boy hasn't been right since the pharmacy. His mind's just snapped. Gone.
Hasn't even been 2 days. Not even 2 days.
The mist, like I said before, the mist itself might be have its own sort of like powers on the human mind,
Hide them up at one of the check stands by the door.
or it's just humanity being humanity and just going into some sort of state of delusion because of the events that are occurring and him seeing everything like that. And they'll write about Mrs. Corondy starting like sort of her own congregation, and she does.
It's your idea. It's your vehicle. It'll be your call. I want to know what this mist is. I want to talk to the soldiers.
Yeah, they might know something because
What that MP said at the pharmacy.
What did he mean by that?
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
they know something. We don't.
Stay with Elie, please.
I want to save you. I want to walk with
Oh no, he's gonna turn them all against each other. Oh,
Morales. Guys.
it's so frustrating seeing the humans begin to act like this.
It's the only place they can be.
I reckon Jim might be infected, possibly. Oh, they hung themselves.
I didn't think they'd do it.
It's all on them.
They said they would do it. I told them what the MP said at the pharmacy, and they swore they'd do it. I didn't think they would. Oh, Jesus.
Get on your knees! They heard it too. They heard it too, didn't you, all of you? About the Arrowhead Project and all that secret shit up on the mountain. That's what brung it down on us. That's what brung down the wrath of God.
They mentioned the Arrowhead Project at the beginning of the film, or like what they were doing on the mountain, but like...
Jess.
Most of you people know me, honey.
You! Stop your chicken shit whining, or I will cut your puling tongue out.
This character, this woman, is one of the most frustrating... Oh, she's one of the biggest... you just... I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but I want her to shut up. Like, it's getting to the point where it's insane, and it's like... who is she to judge?
Now you tell us.
How they thought that there were other dimensions, other worlds all around us, and how they wanted to try and make
That's crazy.
A window, so they could look through and see what's on the other side.
The upside down.
Well, maybe your window turned out to be a door, didn't it?
Not mine, those scientists!
Oh, the scientists!
Yes, that's what Donaldson was saying to me right before he killed himself. I didn't understand the half of it. It ain't my fault.
Yo, this film would have sparked mad, like, sort of
Ain't
theories about the world building and stuff.
His fault. He points the finger. This Judas in our midst.
Judas!
You. Don't you know by now? Don't you know the truth? We are being punished for what? For going against the will of God.
This is the opposite of being saved.
His forbidden rules of old. Walking on the moon. Or splitting his atoms. Or stem cells. It is his fault. Yes, it is your fault.
It is not.
Not his fault. Allow it. It's not his fault. Everyone stop pointing shit. Let's go. Bro, Jim deserves to get cracked. No. Ghostface is in the pharmacy. Remember I said at the beginning of the film, or beginning at the reaction, so how we're going to see the worst of humanity? This is it unfolding right now. And I remember I said before in the beginning of the film, the beginning of the reaction story, how I said the way this film's constructed and the way the sound design's constructed, the way some of the shots are constructed, it almost as if it's an immersive experience. You feel you are in there in the supermarket, and I feel like I'm in there with the supermarket wanting to punch those individuals. I really want to freaking knock some sense into that congregation right there and that woman. Like, I feel like I'm seething at the moment. I'm very like, oh man, like it's just, I'm like, you just want them to get what's coming to them. It's well constructed. The acting's fantastic as well. And slowly you see how this woman was probably the devil placed in there to turn everyone against each other. And the numbers on David's side begin to dwindle. You know what? I was hoping it'd stab him and then hit Jim at the same time.
The beast will leave us alone tonight.
Shut the fuck up, honestly.
Tomorrow we'll just have to wait and see.
You're becoming worse than the monsters out there.
Stealing food now?
Has honestly someone silence this chick, please. Please. God, work your magic.
Haven't I shown that I am his vessel?
This the God complex on this woman. Woo!
What's the matter with you?
Oh, she's drinking milk too.
Don't you believe in God?
No one's interfered with you. All we're asking for is the same privilege.
You heard him.
Yes, haughty, privileged. They mock us, they mock our God, our faith, our values.
This woman is the Nurse Ratched of this movie. She's the freaking... Oh, she's the Professor Umbridge of this movie. Like, don't get... Oh, like...
Our very lifestyle. They mock our humility and our piousness. The blood of human sacrifice must come from them. The blood.
Someone get an AK out and start spraying these fools for the love of... Please.
Fucking try it! Come on!
We want the boy.
You
We
get
want
back.
the boy.
You get back! You get back! Boy, get out!
These guys are acting like the Mayans here. They're just No, the Aztecs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Is that one of the most satisfying deaths in cinema? I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be rooting for someone to die, but like, come on, man.
I killed her.
Thank you, Elie.
Please.
Wait, did he have any rounds left? Because I remember in the pharmacy he ran out of rounds.
Murdered her.
Not if there'd been any other way.
That's why I said thank you.
Okay, then.
Let's go!
What if she was infected? That would have been funny. And something crawls out of her.
All the way down! Elie!
Nah, not Ollie, man. At all people, not Ollie. Clever way to use the mist as well to hide the monsters with shadows. Also helps with the VFX department, but as well it creates that element of mystery where you sort of paint the picture of the monster and what it looks like in your mind. There's always a bigger fish, that's all I'm saying. Oh, the Wilhelmus scream. I love how we saw the wife in the beginning of the film and we haven't had any inclination whatsoever as to what has happened to her. Oh man.
Sorry, David. I'm just so sorry.
I like how while David's crying, you can still hear the rumblings of the other monsters and creatures in the background. It's subtle, but it's great as well. That their world has come into ours. Whoever this woman is doing this harmony, she is cooking. I love how it's up to you as the audience. Like, we're given sort of like sprinkles and little hints as to what the world is like, just from this little town, this post-apocalyptic feeling, and we sort of fill the gaps and blanks in our mind as to what's happened to the rest of the world. Whoa. That's like Jurassic Park, like with the way the car is shaking. Like a hive mind. It's like everything leeches to that thing. Anyone get Cthulhu vibes? Nah. That was an amazing shot right there. That was an amazing shot. I wanna revisit that. Sorry. I wanna revisit this one right here. Let me revisit that one. This one right here. With the music as well. It's so epic in scale. Wow. And it just glances at the car as well. I swear, if this is all a dream or something, or like some experiment with the human mind, I'm gonna lose it. It's also the color that the mist brings to the screen. You know, it feels like all the colors are drained out in this film, and it's got this like little sort of really light blue / white hue to it. And that's how the monsters are able to look fantastic through the shadows.
We gave it a good shot. Nobody can say we didn't.
Nope. Nobody can say that.
Come on. John Cena sentiment. Never give up. 5 people.
There's 5 of us.
Yeah, we don't kill Billy. We leave Billy. He's the key to all of this.
I'll figure something out.
Collateral. 2 heads together, 1 boiler. I've done it in Call of Duty. Oh! I didn't think they were gonna go through it. Wait. So the last image the son saw in his life, and the last image he saw of his father was his father pointing a gun towards his head. Because you saw, it was sort of like a medium close-up shot of his face, and then it cut away to an external shot of the car, and it was sort of like the camera was placed on the ground, and it was sort of like a medium long shot of the car, and you see the gunshots start to go off, and you see I forgot the blonde woman's name, but you see her head sort of obviously take the force of the gunshot, and her head tilt towards the. But I thought he was gonna shoot 1, 2, 3, and then, but obviously he's probably thinking he's gonna save him from any painful death. Because there's still 11 minutes in this film, and I'm thinking to myself, what now? We had the massive reveal of the Muto-like creature from Godzilla 2014.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Nah, fam, really? He gonna have to live with that for the rest of his life? Oh, that's the woman from earlier on. Yo, the score is fantastic. Nah, man, you can't end it like that. Wow. Is there more to it? I want to keep hearing this score because it's fantastic. I love how you can hear the crackling of like the sticks and like the forest burning, and you can hear sort of like the army trucks and helicopters going by, and the end credits. It's all nature sounds at the moment. There's the chopper going by. Woo! Damn, man. So it was just Cloverfield, definitely. I really want to do that. So just at the end right there, it was just a matter of time. That was all. It was just a split second decision. And lo and behold, it seems like maybe the army or the scientists were able to contain this thing and reverse what they had done and get all the creatures back into the portal, or close the portal and close the dimension, and whatever was left, it was up to the army to deal with and take out. So it seemed like at the end right there, it was just a matter of time, and it was just bad timing. He made that decision, obviously him thinking for himself, because he didn't want the others to die a painful death, because we've seen what happened to the film, we've seen what happened to everyone else, and oh man, that's just God's will in the end of the day. That's just unfortunate. Like just when you think all hope is like lost in terms of like our world is done, that was a really great ending. That was a really well constructed film, The Mist, as well. Really fun creature. Like, I know it wasn't as horror. It didn't give me that horror vibes as I expected. Like, a few jump scares here and there, but it was more like a creature flick mixed in with a bit of horror, and it was more the psychological thriller aspect that I really enjoyed, and the human interactions that I really enjoyed. Like, the monsters were fun and all, and some of the deaths were brutal, but I really enjoyed how this Mist itself, it started to bring out the worst of humanity, you know, this primitive aspect, and begin to turn people against each other. And it was the humans themselves that were almost worse villains than the creatures in the film. And I can see how this film at the time would have sparked mad conversation, theories, world building aspects, creatures, and everything. And yeah, I'm definitely going to watch a lot of lore explaining videos after this, but I love how a lot of it's up to the audience as well to fill in the gaps and blanks. But yeah, Thomas Jane delivers a fantastic performance in this film as well. He's phenomenal. The camera work is great at points. And yeah, it was a fantastic film. I really enjoyed The Mist. Hella underrated. I don't know why it doesn't get as many plaudits as it does. Like, I saw some of the ratings for it. It's in the 7s on IMDb, which is actually pretty solid for like a horror film. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to The Mist just as much as I enjoyed this film. As always, let me know in the comment section what you want me to do next for a horror film. As always, been your boy Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.